Hi, so I'm here now with Allison Rosenblum and Ray, as in Ray of Sunshine, as he's told me, Penrod from International Coffee Bean International, and we just want to get to know them. They seem cool, and we're just going to talk to them and see what they're all about. So, Allison, Ray, hi.
Hey. Hey.
Smoosh together a little bit because my camera doesn't. Yay! Okay, so this is. How's the show for you so far? Are you enjoying yourself?
I'm loving it. This is the first time I've made it to the show, and I've been looking forward to it for about 6 years.
6 years?
Yeah, I mean, this is the first opportunity I've had, and I've been on cloud 32 or something like that.
How many cups of coffee have you had today, Ray?
Not very many. I just get really jacked. I mean,
so what happens what happens when you have a lot of cups of coffee?
Actually, this is completely a natural high. This is all an endorphin rush right now.
That's great.
I mean, I had a couple shots of espresso just to taste them, just to make sure I was serving stuff right, and that was it. And that was an hour or so ago. So I'm just really excited.
That's great. Allison, tell me a little bit about Coffee Bean International.
Coffee Bean International has been around for 38 years.
38 years.
38 years, founded in 1972. We do private label roasting.
Okay.
And we have our own brands, and we're opening our coffee shop public domain on the 30th of this month.
Actually, I think I'm already following you guys on Twitter. It's at PB Domain, correct?
Yeah, PD Coffee.
PD
Coffee.
PD Coffee. Okay.
Yeah.
All right, so at PD Coffee, everybody follow that on Twitter.
Yeah.
That's fantastic. So, and that is where again?
It's in Portland.
It's in downtown Portland.
In downtown Portland. And when is the opening?
30th of this month.
So, what is sort of the highlight for you of this show so far?
There's just a lot going on. There's a lot of networking. There's a lot of relationship building. There's a lot of meeting new people, you know, and the sharing of knowledge that happens at these events is really what these events are about. It's about the community. It's less about the industry and more about fostering relationships in the community.
Rockstar Barista. What do you think of the barista competition?
I have several friends that are competing. The barista competitions are infinitely important, I think, to the entire industry.
Really?
Honestly. Because everything that happens before the coffee gets to a barista is exhibited in those competitions. The baristas have intimate knowledge of their coffee, and they convey that knowledge to, that's our goal. The public domain coffee, that's our goal, is to educate customers on what brings this coffee to you, you know. There's so much that goes into the coffee before it touches the barista, right?
Okay.
And the barista has to represent that coffee properly. You know, if it's not prepared properly, all the work that the farmer has done, you know, you might actually offend a farmer by serving a poor drink. You know, I mean, because they've poured their livelihoods is coffee. You know, that's what they do. They make coffee, or they grow coffee. I make coffee, and I try to represent their efforts as best I can, you know. I try to interpret the coffee how I feel the farmer should want it interpreted.
So, then, do you see the barista competition as more of a celebration of the craft, or also an education to the public as to the background of what's going on?
It's all of that. I mean,
rolling it all into one experience.
It's
the
all of
ultimate
that.
coffee experience.
Yeah, I mean, you could go to. I mean, there are a handful of shops in the country that are doing what they're doing every day. You know, we're going to be one of those shops, but
okay, so you intend on preparing and presenting the coffee in that kind of way?
In that manner, yeah. It advances the craft.
It's amazing.
So it lends the career path of barista some credibility. You know, I'm in this for life. This is what I do. And 5 years ago, my mother, she was railing on me, trying to find me a better job. I'm not interested in finding a better job. I have the best job I've ever had in my life.
Isn't that what all parents do? They always try and find you a better job. Parents just are never supportive the way they should be. Great, well, so what's the plan for this evening?
Oh, there's probably going to be some whiskey.
Thanks, guys. I really appreciate your time
No
and
problem.
enjoy the rest of the show.
Awesome.
too.
Thanks.